Hello and welcome to your Southeast Idaho Weather Hazard Brief. Today is June 18th, Tuesday. We'll start off looking at the satellite water vapor imagery from early this morning. There's not a whole lot on here to really show you or to be excited about here, but we do have the makings of our next weather system off to our north, and that is all of this moisture here over Canada. So that with that in mind, that will be the beginnings of our increased precip later this week and into the weekend. So we will be expecting an increased precip starting later in the week. But that's not until the long-term forecast period. Let's start talking about the short term here. So our forecast for today, precip-wise, essentially we're kind of split as far as who's going to see the sun today and who's going to see some showers and thunderstorms. For the most part, a lot of us are going to see the sun today. We're going to have maybe some partly cloudy skies, and we do have some showers and thunderstorms popping up in eastern Idaho, so the Teton area and the Caribou Highlands here in the Bear Lake area, and maybe some showers and thunderstorms across the central mountains as well. But that's not until later this afternoon and early evening, similar to what we have been seeing the past several days. The forecast concern going into tomorrow and Thursday is going to be an increasing wind speed forecast. So during the afternoon and early evening hours, especially across the Snake River Plain here, we see wind speeds increasing in this 20 to 30 mile an hour range. Doesn't really start to increase until those afternoon hours, but we can expect the winds to start increasing mid-morning, more in this 10 to 15, 20 mile an hour range starting mid-morning. And then you see all these greens and yellows. That's indicating in that 20 to 30 range that we're talking about. Now, these are sustained winds, so therefore expect your gusts to be stronger than that, of course. And again, this is both Wednesday afternoon and Thursday afternoon. Our humidity trends, we are drying out compared to yesterday across much of the area, but we're still not really at critical concerns across the area. So our RH values for today are anywhere from 20 to 30% across more or less across the board. But you notice where the trends were highest, where we're drying out the most, our RH values are still pretty elevated. So that's the Drake's area, 43%, and they're the ones drying out the most today. However, tomorrow our RH values are the driest in the near-term period, so we do have some concerns of around 15% or so in the eastern Magic Valley. So you see those RH values are pretty low in that area, and we do have that wind increase that we saw a couple slides ago, so there might be some fire concerns tomorrow. Temperature trends today in the next couple of days here. Temperatures today are going to be pretty similar to what we had yesterday, so we have highs in the 80s. Tomorrow, maybe a few degrees cooler. You can see the temperatures there in Stanley, a couple degrees cooler as well. But then on Thursday, our temperature has plummeted a good 10 degrees plus across the board here, and that's because we do have a cold front going through. So our temperatures across the board there, 10 degrees cooler, well, we're 12 degrees cooler in Stanley, a couple of degrees, well above 10 degrees cooler in Chalice there. But yeah, we do have quite a cool down coming later this week. And with the cool down and precip in our area, there is the chance for snow later this week. So we do have some mountain snow across portions of the central mountains. So we're not really accumulating a whole lot of snowfall. However, we do have some on those mountain tops. All right, well, any concerns or questions, please do give us a call. We're always here to answer. Or if you don't wish to call and chat, that's completely fine. You can send an email to this email address, and we will respond to you in that fashion. Thank you for watching this morning.